Myrmonden here, and welcome to my live reaction and later the review of my obviously I mean Attack on Titans, of course. And this is episode 7 of season 2. And what episode is that in total? I think it's 32. I think it's 32. Yeah. Now it starts. Yes. So yeah, it's gonna be Brett Rayner, of course. Yeah, so he had mental breakdown last episode, right? And he showed he was the actual Arbor Titan. Oh, what is that flashback though? That's probably Marco. No, yeah, they got killed, right? Marco. Yeah, Ian is that Beltort? And Ian is doing typical, oh, I'm gonna kill every Titan, I'm gonna kill Titans. Yeah, but it's like, I hate all Titans. Yeah. Giving the classic. Okay. So kind of huge lake. Nice scenery here. Yeah, they're like, it's beautiful lakes here, and yeah, it's the Aero Jaeger. They should know about the Jaeger, of course. Yeah, how he's transforming. Here we see where it ended last week. Here is transforming and punching the Armor Titan. Yeah, get him in the face there. That's nice there, and it falls down on the ground. Yeah, and then we see the Colossal Titan, and this should be the opening, I think. Yes, there we go. I think personally, I just want to say this. I'm gonna be whining here, but I think personally, I really didn't like the CGI effect that was Titan last week. So I hope to do less of that this week. Probably won't. So yeah, it looks cheap to me. Like I prefer when he's drawn him. Like I think CGI generally looks cheap, but I think that didn't look good at all. So the scene where Berthold was like trying to grab, well, he managed to grab Ymir, but like he's grabbing her over Armin and so on, right? Just doing that kind of the movement with the hand. That is weird to me. That is weird. Maybe it's too bad this week, potentially. Anyway, I'm happy now that we can say that it's clearly Ymir here. It's also the opening soon here as a Titan form. I was like, I almost said that a few weeks back. I was like, is that Ymir actually? Because I didn't realize before. I was like, oh yeah, that must be Ymir. I realized afterwards. Yeah, and I didn't say it, of course, because I was like, nothing. But I realized it before it happened there. I think there's the Beast Titan, and there she is, biting the snake there, yeah. Yeah, after the Beast Titan there, some random stuff, and then there she is. Yeah, episode 32. I was like, what was episode called again? Yeah, 32. Yeah, so there Miss Mikasa, right? It's always Mikasa Ackerman. Yeah, she was like, Aaron! My beloved Aaron! Yeah, because Titan is still up top the wall. Yeah, if I had killed them! Blaming himself as always. I had a chance! She didn't take it. Yeah, that's true though. If because I had killed him there, that would have been great. Finally we agreed them, yeah. Yeah, because it's always going crazy. She's like, I have to save Aaron, and so on. Yeah, and so on, so on. Yeah, it looks better now, at least, this scene here with Titan. It looked very cheap last week, it's better. Yeah, and his story, of course, saved Ymir. Yeah, and eats them. Yeah. But I think it's kind of obviously keeps me in his mouth, right? Yeah. Bertolt is evil? Yeah. So there's a lot of like no names here. There's a lot of no. They're gonna die. They're probably gonna die. Right? There's a lot of like no name characters. They're so screwed. Yeah, they're all trying to fight, of course. Bertolt here. This is nicely animated. Yeah, now this is much better. Yeah. Now there's a real action here. The heat from his hand. Yeah, this was great. It was really great. Yeah. And this is spilling around his arm and so on. Hodge flying around. But this guy's probably dead, right? Like, I don't know what this character is. That guy probably can survive. Yeah, they're going for the neck. And they're gonna discover him! Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That is steam attack, yeah. You're gonna discover his abilities here. They can't go for his neck so easily. Yeah. You can release so much heat that the air around him becomes so hot so you can't approach, yeah. So I'm sticking with my theory that fights are fueled by the sun energy like Superman, right? So he's just like releasing that kind of sun energy out as heat, right? Yeah. And Armor's all this smart ass. It's like, we can't take him! We can't do this now! Yeah. We're gonna spend the whole episode on this thing? Trying to fight the Bertolt. It's a little weird how he just stands still now. It's like it's just steaming, right? Instead of actually like trying to. That he can't punch them while he's like steaming. It's a little weird. If you ask me. Who's Connie carrying actually? It's a shorter actually who's carrying. Obviously Drew is some random guy that no one cares about, but it's like whatever, yeah. Email. Oh, Con isn't getting it. Where did Bertolt go? Yeah, Con isn't getting it. He's not getting it. They all, yeah, he is not on the, yeah, that guy, he's lost Connie. Where did my friends go? Yeah, he's not. He is not getting it. Yeah, so they're fighting here, of course. Yeah, Reina versus Aaron. He looks to be losing hugely here. Yeah, and it's getting more anger. It's like, bastard. That guy. Yeah, it's like, get my body moving. I'm gonna kill him. I better kill him. Yeah, it's like, you know, yeah, the classic. Of course, Mikasa is. She's so imbalanced, right? She's so imbalanced, like, yeah. Mikasa and Aaron together as always. Let's fight him, Aaron. Yeah. He's like Annie, yeah. Mikasa, of course, gonna solar rainer. Aaron is quite bad actually, considering Colossal, Titan fighting, right? But Lily has to regrow his hand, yeah, by his willpower, right? So it's like, yeah, you're the guy that killed my mom, you know? So yeah, that kind of thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, there you see the mom scene. Yeah, it's Smiley Titan. Yeah. Does it even his neck, Mikasa? That's weird, actually. Because he was hitting, you know, on his armor, right? But he was hitting on here on his shoulder. It was like, that's not even the neck, should be more to... Yeah. And he's filled with anger now, right? Gonna be the classic main hero. So, great scene if he gets up there. And then... Yeah. Yes! Oh, that scene is great! That scene is great! Oh, yes. I mean that scene here is like his countership, right? It's like, oh, it's a beast. So yeah, go back to when they're probably fighting as humans, right? Of course. Oh, it's Andy fighting him, but yeah, it's like going back to kind of the, oh, you owed me, Annie. Yeah, using your powers and so on. It's actually never explained really what her powers are. She's a female titan. It's like anyone can be a female titan by being a titan, right? It's a females. She never really have any powers. And just like, I have to protect and so on. Yeah, and going back to her like frame guard that she's using. Yeah, going back to the end, he's a way better fighter than... he's probably gonna beat him. I think that he's probably gonna try to use the Annie abilities, right? It feels pretty clear that he's gonna use the Annie abilities. Or abilities, but like the fighting style, right, against Raynor, right? He's like remembering, how did Annie fight? I'm gonna use that against Raynor. Yeah. Just like, you weakling. And then Raynor comes flying. Yeah, Mikasa is of course owning Raynor. Who can make him fly so easily? Yeah, Mikasa is like, it's so bad, he's so overpowered. Mikasa is like the strongest character in the whole damn series, right? Like, she's like, oh yeah, and they're gonna fight that, right? You can beat my man, or I can beat your man easily, yeah. And they're obviously gonna fight here. But I'm pretty sure this has actually been in the anime already. Hasn't this been in the anime already, right? I think. Is this a flashback to like episode 1? I love tells what's later. Yeah, he's like, I put my money on Mikasa! He gets it, Yin gets it. There's no way she can lose! Also dead in her eyes, Mikasa. Yeah, who's actually the strongest? But did didn't they have this fight in season 1? Yeah. Yeah, it goes back into was being punched there. Yeah, it's like time to use real martial arts. So it's never error, right? It's like he's fighting another titan, right? He can just beat him by, you know, I'm the strongest guy. He has to actually beat him by some intelligence here. Yeah, you have to stand up to fight. And her blade is broken. Regrows again. I think it's beautiful here, actually. How, yeah, like how serious. Yeah, here he gets the Annie move. Clearly a good Annie move. Yeah, of course. Yeah. You see the Annie, and I was like, oh, that's so mean, you know, like using his allies move there, yeah. Yeah, they all recognize, oh, it's Annie's martial art. It's like... You actually do a lot of damage to someone though when you're mounting them, punching them, yeah. Yeah. So this is really awesome. Using the getting into the arm clinch there. Yeah, like this is really nice to how he's going into. Never see his body like breaking and the arm tied out. It's like it's his plates are sort of the crack there. Yeah, it breaks his hands there. I think it's great though. Like clearly he has to fight him with actual moves. So you can't just like bite him or whatever, like some normal mindless Titan. Oh, and it rips it off. Oh yeah, it rips off the arm there. Remember that he also gets bitten in the arm earlier too, so as a human there, so yeah. Yeah, I get the steam effect, it's always there. That's way more clear in the anime. It's interesting though, thing about it is that the beasts that actually can speak his Titan form. The other ones can't speak still, they just do like weird noises, right? They just roar when they are in yeah. Like we can't escape Armin, so we can't escape Rainer that easily. They really should try to, you know, distract Rainer or something. I don't know, yeah. I see the shadow falling on Castle Airport. That must be the Cross Titan, right? The Bernholt. Just trying to protect him, I guess. Yeah, I see Hans. Oh, his face is burned off though. That is weird, yeah. It's just like, my ability is just burning myself alive. It's like, what? Yeah, it's gonna see the fight down. It's like, what? Yeah. Yes, first of all, of course, she's air and Titan form. It's like, yeah, go for the weak point. It's like... But apparently you're standing up there. Isn't there a drop or something? She knows she realizes how happy she is. She can like speak to Titan. Listen to me! Yeah, it's like... Yeah. Obviously. Give the weapon to Mikasa. It's like... It's like, give the ball to Mikasa. She can do all the scoring. It's like, that's the strategy they have. Give her all your blades. Like... The other ones could be to give her more blades, right? Yeah, got a little more anger here. Yeah, there he is. Breaks his own paths by running so fast, right? Yeah. That's a nice thing with the bird. That was nice. That was nice. Oh yeah, and it rams him. Yes. I love to see with the bird. They're flying past him at the same time, and go for an order a joint break. That guy is also a dead man. It's like, that guy has a no name. Yeah, gruesome plan here. Yeah, exactly. It's pretty clear with Rain, right? It's like a knight armor, yeah, full plate armor. So obviously he can't move some areas. Obviously some joints are weak, like some inside of the arms, right, are gonna be weak. Like the middle of the stomach's gonna be weak and so on, right? For the potentially the sides and so on, or maybe like the joints between your like the abdomen and your hips and so on are gonna be weak, probably. Yeah, this a fight. Mikasa's doing something crazy. It's like, what is a woman doing? Okay, she's doing like 25 spins per second. Going for the neck, probably, right? Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of cutting up his like leg joint there. Yeah, wrestle him down to break him here. Yeah, get him, Aaron! Yeah, you can see his back plates are breaking. Ray just getting pawned here, you know. Yeah, it's getting owned. Oh, this scene when he starts like crawling with him. Yeah, I can see steam pouring out when he breaks his arm, his back, whatever place, exoskeleton, whatever you call it. Yeah. If I remember correctly, though, they have this crazy solution to this. Leave it, guys. Yeah, this stream here. This is gonna be the crazy plan here. I think it's gonna be something crazy now. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I push him closer to Banholt there. And I thought, like, oh, they already won. Oh, he's an idiot. I think it's pretty obvious actually what he's doing here when he's panned out there. We can see it there. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's just a skeleton. Yeah, this thing, the heat bomb. Oh yes. Yeah, he felt for it. That's the end. I felt, yeah. That's the end there. Oh, I get the classic Uber spoiling here. Classic super spoiling the ending. But yeah. Whew. This might be my favorite episode actually. Yeah, it's a really good episode. Like they had this really cool action, really cool battle all the way through. Yeah, like as an action episode, this is definitely the best episode so far I think in this season. If you go for like action or like punching people in the face, that is definitely the best episode so far I think, by far. Like if you go by action, way better than the Uber scene when they were fighting again. That was okay. Like, that wasn't bad, but I mean this was cool, right? I really like this here was way better of course than in the manga, like the breaking of the plates falling off and like the aim jointing and everything. I mean yeah, like this is a really good episode action wise. Obviously didn't actually give us anything new with the storyline for a second. I think that for me it's more about the weird storyline, like why it's existing, why doing this, the motivation so on. So as an action episode, really good. But they didn't get the meter more in the main storyline. Which they did probably some, of course, given the anime is soon ending. But it's like, yeah, you know, see a really good episode, I think. Especially if you want the action, yeah. But I think it was cool though. To see the thing, Eren getting owned weeks before the break, that was great. Then the next scene, the core team, yeah, okay, I have to use some kind of martial arts or kind of intelligent fighting style, of course. And then that's great. When he's like, Annie did top of this move, and it's like, yeah, he gets up, and like, that's Annie's move, and Ren is like, oh, that's my friend's move, you bastard. I shouldn't use our martial arts. Yeah, that's pretty good there. Those are I feel it's pretty obvious to see the ending there. That's the thing that always a problem with Titan, that the hero guys are always kind of stupid, right? It's kind of like, can't you see it pushing him to kind of like the what they're doing? It's just like I mean, we get the pan out scene there, like in the same kind of layer or so on. But it kind of feels like, couldn't they see that coming a miles away or similar? I don't know. But anyway, I think it was a really good episode. I'm gonna watch it again and the review and so on. But I say again that it's very action-packed, right? Not very good in storyline, so you have to take that into consideration, I think. But anyway, see you guys and have a great day.